Should I come and sit with you here?
Welcome to this first semi-final of the Gauteng Invitational Tournament, 2024-25 edition. My apologies. We have the Maties men in blue caps and dark caps versus the Meerkats in white caps. You see a penalty now being taken by Jonathan Swanepoel. Incredible bounce to the top right corner, starting off the scoring at 1-0.
Marty's team being coached by a well-experienced Vaughan Marlowe, and the Meerkats also being coached by a very experienced and legendary Duncan Woods. You see a press being implemented here by Meerkats, making it difficult for Marty's to get passes around. Centre back sitting at the back, Jonathan Swanepoel, and just draws a ordinary foul. See a lot of work being done here by number 11 on defence, ensuring that the number 9 doesn't get a chance to get a shot off or get the ball into centre. Big shot being loaded by 10 and unfortunately goes left and wide of the goal. Big action going on in the middle of the pool. Ross van Schoor, number 4 from Meerkats, opening up space. A ball unfortunately not coming in on time. A nice ball entry by Jonathan Swanepoel, but unfortunately Farouk, the centre forward, down under water. So a pass not making it to where it was intended to go, and Meerkats are now on attack once again. If these first few attacks are a sign of what's to come in these semi-finals, we're up for something great. Immediately a double mark on centre forward to stop that immediate opportunity from the ball going in. Jonathan Swanepoel doing an incredible job of retaining the ball on the outside. Loads up a big shot and saved by the Maties goalkeeper. Meerkats attack fizzles out to nothing, and now we see Marty's up with number 9 trying to get a good positioning on the 2 metre. Again, the work rate of Jonathan Swanepoel needs to be noted in his first couple of minutes of this game. Ball moving up on the right hand side as the left hand side gears up. See number 4 from Meerkats rolling in, getting himself in position. Number 11 bringing it in with a massive block, and unfortunately for him, a big field block. Ball moving up nicely on the right hand side. There's still no centre forward, and a big drive from number 8 from Maties to get to the 2 metre. Number 11 doing an incredible job keeping strong legs there and keeping him out of position. Great defense there by Meerkats number 12. Oh, we see an attempt from the Meerkats centre forward to try and simulate a exclusion, but the Marty's defender was smarter than that and was waiting with his hands up. So no chance for that. The score still sits at 1-0 to Meerkats with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of the first quarter. An unfortunate attempt that hits the post. We see the Meerkats making a change of centre forward. through the flying subs. Let's see what their second centre forward will bring. Maties players doing a really good job of trying to keep a clean defence, keeping themselves exclusion free. Mainly aiming on defence to get the ball and slow their players down. So yeah, flying substitution happening for Maties. Bit of a slower start of the attack. Maties still have 15 seconds left of this possession. Ball being dumped by Maties in the far right corner. Great work by the centre forward who's just come in through the flying subs, drawing an exclusion of number 5 from Maties, Connor Vogue. Great idea to try and get the pass over, but unfortunately just a bit wide. Oh, great field block by number 10 from Meerkats. Denying a goal opportunity for Maties. See the Meerkats exercising some patience here, looking for options as their number 10 has been left open to shoot, but managed to make a pass over to 7. His attempt is blocked by a field player, and Maties are now back on attack. Lots of effort being put in by the centre forward, number 14, to get himself to the 2 metre as soon as possible. Very strong player indeed, fighting for his positioning. So a lot of white water there, but referee deeming that nothing sanctionable. And yet another dump by Maties, putting Meerkats onto the attack. Minute 20 left of the game, with Meerkats still ahead by a single goal. See a back shot attempt there by the centre forward. Unfortunately drags the water on the ball on the water, and the ball doesn't go anywhere. We see the third centre forward change from Meerkats in the flying subs. Cole Edworthy. Ooh. Beautiful entry, but an very good effort by the defender there, managing to steal the ball away. The last 30 seconds, we have the third centre forward changed in. Number 9, Jordan, with the ball, distributing it over to the right-hand side. Lots of patience being shown by the players here. An attempt from number 2 from Meerkats, unfortunately goes wide. 6 seconds left. There's a player ahead on the left-hand side. Call to shoot, and unfortunately the chaka comes to an end. End of the first chukka, the score is 1-0. Welcome back to this encounter versus Maties in dark caps versus the Meerkats in white caps. We have Mr. Lucky Lechabo and Mr. Amu Matukane officiating the game. The score is currently 1-0 to the Meerkats. Great swim off there with Meerkats swimming the ball. Meerkats number 5, showing great speed. Here for a call from the referees from the coaches from Maties for a press. Press is in full swing. You can see the centre defence also sitting in front, making it difficult for Mr. Carl Edworthy to receive the ball. Jonathan winds up the ball and unfortunately is denied by a field block. A lot of energy coming from Maties, a lot more energy than they brought towards the end of the first chukka. Currently sitting with no centre forward, but Sir Jordan Harris sitting on the left post. Big attempt from 12 for Maties, and a big field block comes in from number 2 from Meerkats. Lots of mobility here, lots of movement shown by Meerkats as Maties have dropped down and split their defense up top. See Jono Swanepoel opting to stay up in the attacking side of the pool. Maybe taking a bit of a break from all the efforts that he's put into the game so far. Great defense there by Chad Romans. You see the first centre forward who started the game for Meerkats back into the water, number 8 for Rook Mayman. Contra foul called by Mr. Lucky Lechabo for a push off by number 12 from Meerkats. Oh, and unfortunately a misdirected pass, but Farouk also making an effort to sit in the lane, ensuring to make it an easier steal. We see a 2-on-1 counter. Ball going over to number 7 on the right-hand side. He works his way in with number 4 on his back. A big effort with the cross-cage goal, taking the score to 2-0 to the Meerkats. See a tight press also being played by Rondebosch the Meerkats on their defense. Number 9 getting a bit vocal, trying to show his frustration. Number 9 from Meerkats excluded. Maties are now an extra man up. Great defense from Maties and an even better, by Rondebosch Meerkats, but an even better save by the goalkeeper. Great cross cage attempt by number 9 from Maties, putting them on the scoreboard. The score is now 2 goals to the Meerkats and 1 goal to Maties. Time on the scoreboard is 4 minutes and 44 seconds. See Mark Mansveld now taking the centre forward position for the Meerkats. Unfortunately, the pass coming in a bit too early as he hasn't finished gaining his positioning yet. Marty's bench very vocal about possible exclusions that should be awarded on transition. The referees thinking otherwise. Great top corner save by the Rondebosch Meerkats goalkeeper. Great work there by Conor Vogue, drawing his play in, getting the pass in under the arm into centre forward, and a great attempt by number 10, taking the score up to 2-2. Unfortunately, Mark putting the ball under on his attempt to try and get a goal for his team. See a 3-on-2 counter. Number 10 not far behind, but unfortunately being beaten by number 10 from Rondebosch. And a great cross-cage goal, taking the score up to 3-2 for the Meerkats. Maties doing a great job to move the ball around. At the back, and an attempt there by Converg is stopped by the goalkeeper, and now they have a corner throw. See a very serious press being done by number 10 here from Rondebosch on number 10 from Maties. Jordan Matthews, good defense by showing hands up, but unfortunately fouling the player. Attempt comes from outside 6 and blocked by a field player. Rondebosch are now on, Meerkats are now on attack. Quick foul there off Jonathan Soderpool. Quick entry into centre forward. Mark Mansfield does great to draw an exclusion of number 5, Conor Vogue from Maties. Quick attempt by number 11 from the Meerkats and scores a goal. Taking the score 2-4-2. Lucky for the Meerkat player not to get the ball there. Clock being wound down. Maties opt to dump the ball again. Good work by the Meerkats to keep the ball moving across the outside, while the centre forward opens up his position and gains a position for them to make an entry pass. Much quicker attack coming from Maties here, with far more open players and a bit of a split defence here, and a great goal by number 7 from Maties, bringing the deficit down to 1 goal, making the score 4-3. A very tightly contested semi-final. Both teams really putting in a lot of effort here, it must be said. The referee is doing a great job to keep control and officiate this game with class. Great foul and shot attempt there, which results in an incredible goal from number 2 from Maties, evening up the score at 4-4. With 17 seconds left of the second quarter. Last 8 seconds here with the foul outside 6 and another foul. Also outside 6 for Chad Roman on the ball. Fortunately, his attempt there is fumbled. 14 for Maties, regaining the ball. And the quarter coming to an end with both teams at 4 apiece. And we're back for the second half of this enthralling encounter with Maties and Rondebosch with 4 goals apiece. Quite a quick start from the Rondebosch Meerkats in the very beginning of the game, and Maties being able to match their energy, especially in that second chaka, coming with some incredible attempts and great defending as well. You see Rondebosch Meerkats number 12, Jonathan Swanepoel. Great defensive effort once again. Some very quick passes there on the outside, and an even better pass from number 11 straight into centre forward to Mark Mansveld, who turns quickly while being impeded. Unfortunately, a penalty against Maties. See Jonathan Swanepoel gearing up. He scores yet another one of his incredible penalty attempts, taking the score to 5 goals to 4 to the Rondebosch Meerkats. Very exciting first attack there. So now we see Maties on attack. It's a big white water happening here between number 9 from Rondebosch defending against number 8 from Maties. A quick entry on the right hand side to number 3, draws an exclusion of number 10 white from Maties. Now Maties are, number 10 white from Rondebosch Meerkats, and Maties are now on man up. Number 2 with the ball, and a big save from the goalkeeper. Massive foul there on the left-hand side. You see 6 gearing up to shoot, and unfortunately goes over the crossbar. Number 10 sprinting out of the box here on the right-hand side of the pool. Very good teamwork and very good chemistry here from the Rondebosch Meerkats. Almost sensing where their teammates are. Great effort there from number 7 from the Meerkats, but unfortunately saved by Josh Carr, the goalkeeper. So a lot of work being done here by Maties on the front line to try and get the ball in, hopefully an exclusion or a goal. And unfortunately, Jonathan Swanepoel overcommits there. Draws an exclusion. Maties are on an extra man up right now. The ball being moved around quite swiftly. Players putting themselves into good positioning to shoot. But you see, at every opportunity when the ball is on the hand, the Rondebosch men have their hands up ready to defend. You see the Meerkats coach just reminding the centre forwards or the changes being made in the flying subs that you have to get in line with the player making the sub. We're seeing a bit of an error from table there, resetting the 30, giving Rondebosch a couple of extra seconds to attack, but the players in the water who were facing the clocks noticed it quite quickly. Three quick changes made by Maties in the flying substitution lane, bring in sets of fresh legs. But it may seem that the legs from Rondebosch men or the Rondebosch Meerkats are fresher at this point. Very good work and very good handling by number 10 from the Meerkats, but unfortunately being blocked there. But a big contest coming from the bench and the coach of the Meerkats saying that the ball was blocked by the goalkeeper, so it should have been a corner throw. Jonathan Swanepoel yet again with a great defensive effort there, stopping the ball from getting into centre forward. And drawing a foul so his team can get possession of the ball, and now they're on attack once again. You see number 4 being reintroduced to the game. With 15 seconds left, moving up towards the goals, the player dropping off in front of him. Rondebosch Meerkats here with 20 seconds to attack. Number 7 with a couple of balks, and unfortunately his attempt saved by Josh Carr, the Maties goalkeeper. You see 2 changes being made in the flying substitution lane for Maties. Fresh legs reintroduced. And the very powerful centre forward, number 14 from Maties, back in the game. Ball needing to be called to the referees as the time was not stopped by table for the 30-second clock. taking away the opportunity for the player to take a direct shot now. We see Coach Vaughan Marlow quite upset about that, as there should have been possibly 3 seconds. Quick entry and a quick turn there. Earns them an exclusion. Ball being passed around quite nicely. Gets to the left-hand side. And unfortunately, defending players ready to assist the goalkeeper with the block. It's a great movement here by Maties, number 8, edging forward from Rondebosch going, I'm going to go attack early. Ball lands right behind a Rondebosch player who is attacking, but unfortunately doesn't feel or see it. Maties with another 15 seconds to attack here. Great defending effort by Chad Romans with his hand straight up, showing that he is not pulling or holding the player back in any way. Minute 10 seconds left of the third chukka, and the score is 5-4 to the Rondebosch Meerkats. Martin's trying to make it really difficult with a big press, but Jonathan Swanepoel managing to get a very quick shot off his defender. Goalkeeper reading him and making a great save. Corner throw for Rondebosch Meerkats. Ball to Chad Romans on the right point as he passes it over to the left. Quick hole entry, big control. Shot attempt, but a save. A save. The referees in the game stopping the game so that the player can get his cap on. Normally it should be encouraged for them to change the player so that they can, yeah, it's exactly what you hear Mr. Vaughan Marlow shouting there now. Full 20-second attack here. Bit of space for Chad. And the split done there, and a great catch and shot by Jonathan Swanepoel. As I said in the beginning of the game, his work rate is something that needs to be noted. On defense, on attack, very valuable player. And someone I'm sure every coach that has coached him can rely on. We see an attempt to get the ball into a second centre forward who's rolling in from the right-hand side. Unfortunately, where the number 9 from Maties thought he would be, he was not there. Quick pass up to number 4 from Rondebosch, who tries a lob attempt on Josh Carr, and unfortunately he has that corner covered. A great steal. Rondebosch Meerkats, as number 14 from Maties, had his head down but presenting the ball easy to steal. And that buzzer calls an end to yet another exciting quarter of the game, with the Rondebosch Meerkats leading by 2 goals. The score 6-4. And then we have the start of the fourth quarter with the score 6-4 to the Rondebosch Meerkats versus Maties. Another great defensive contribution there by Jonathan Swanepoel, who's actually been quite busy at this tournament as well, coaching the Elevate boys team. Have had some really good results and exceptional moments. A great cross pass from number 11 to with a cross-face catch and beating the goalkeeper on the bottom right corner. The score sits now at 7-4 for the Rondebosch Meerkats. No centre forward currently in place for Maties, but one driving in now. 11 assuming that position. We see the players dropping off a bit. In that situation there, defenders having to make a quick decision whether they're going to press the player on the outside, sit and cover the possible entry pass, or sit halfway and try and block that pass from coming in while trying to block a shot at the same time. Cross-cage attempt there from number 10 from Maties is read very easily by the goalkeeper. An unfortunate attempt there from Andy Butter from Maties. Tries to make an attempt, but unfortunately, with an open player, manages to hit the goalkeeper, forcing a corner throw. Maties on attack here with 10 seconds left of the attack. Ball over to the left to Jordan Harrod, and a big block by Jonathan Swanepoel. With 6 seconds left, it could still a lot that could be done in this game. It's going to be very early for anyone to count any team out right now. Rondebosch looking quite in control over this game. See Mark Mansveld making an entry now to go play centre forward. Centre forward in play, calling for a tight, which I don't think was the right decision, but he has the support of his goalkeeper, who managed to come in and help him steal the ball. See a foul outside. You see Vaughan Marlow there being quite vocal about what he feels the centre-back doing illegally in that game, ducking under to try and get positioning. I think Mr. Lechabo exercising his knowledge of the game on when to correctly call such things. Rondebosch Meerkats opting to dump the ball, putting Maties on attack with 4 minutes 29 seconds left. The score is still 7-4 to the Meerkats. Shot just wide there from Maties number 9 on the right-hand side, the left-handed player. I think now we'll see Maties trying to do everything to try and secure their attacks. So a quick entry pass there on the left-hand side to the centre forward, and unfortunately the defender feeling very unsupported, impeding the player, and it resulting in a man up, which is unfortunately not converted by Rondebosch Meerkats number 11. Putting Maties on attack with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. We see Mr. Vaughan Marlow calling a timeout. Try to give his players a bit of a breather, impart some knowledge onto them, some motivation, and see if you can change things up here, these last 3 minutes and 21 seconds. We hear the legendary and very experienced Mr. Duncan Woods keeping his players calm, just reminding them about a few keynotes, giving them an opportunity to rest. Maties men ready and now being called in by the referees. See a 6-on-6 attack here. There's no advantage of an extra player. Sure, the idea is to try and get to that opportunity and try and get the ball into centre forward. There we go. There we have it. Excluded player from the outside for not dropping, or actually in fact holding onto the player's neck. Maties earned themselves an extra 20 seconds with 10 of that left. Ball over to the left-hand side. Great attempt, and unfortunately the goalkeeper had that covered. Yeah, another call from Vaughan Marlow for the ball to be bounced. The goalkeeper making yet another save. A lot of action now, and again Maties going for a dump. Timeout called. Bit of an argument there between player and coach that he has dumped the ball with a good 20 seconds left. He says there were 6. It's a 3-goal deficit. Just over 2 minutes left. I think Maties still favour their chances to try and either winning the game or drawing it and taking it to penalties.
Really, he's so talented.
You see a tight press being played by Maties here, who are trying to make it quite difficult for him to, well, for the attackers to get into an opportunity position. See Jonathan Swanepoel with great effort again, rolling again, setting himself up quite close to the goals. Oh, an attempt to get the ball into him, but unfortunately just foul inside. He plays himself, gets the ball outside, gets signals that it's outside, shoots and scores to take the score up to 8-4. If anyone is unsure about what just happened there, if a foul happens inside the 6 meter, a player may play themselves, swim the ball or move the ball outside the 6 meter, where they wait to receive the signal from the referee that they are outside, and then they may shoot. One minute, 42 seconds left of the game. See Maties up on attack. Maties have opted to go for 7 players in the water, where they have 4 players on the 2 meter line. Rondebosch goalkeeper opting not to take the pot shot, as there is no goalkeeper currently, so 2 Maties players have dropped down. Ball dumped there by Rondebosch, which is quite surprising that they didn't try to take an attempt towards a goal without a goalkeeper, but I'm sure with a shot from the 2 meter, a couple of bounces and still gets it in.
That's so funny.
There's 42 seconds left. Let's see how many of those we'll see. Possibly 1. Great attempt there by number 9 from Maties. Manages to get a goal with 24 seconds left of the game, taking the score to 9-5 for the Rondebosch Meerkats. We see the stands filling up quite nicely here, probably in preparation for the following semi-final, which we will have the Sax Old Boys playing the local OJ Eagles. Promises to be a very exciting game. You see the Rondebosch Meerkats just playing down their last couple of seconds with a great defense by number 9 from Maties as the clock winds down. And there we have it. Final score of the game. 5 goals for the Rondebosch Meerkats. 9 goals to the Rondebosch Meerkats and 5 goals to Maties.